Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us at Ace Your Health Podcast. My name is Dr. Toxie. We're starting a summer immune series. This is going to be moderated by Barbara Grandison. You have known about her. She has her own podcast and her own Instagram following. The topic that we're covering today is vitamins. A very interesting topic. We've all known about them, but something that we must incorporate into our lifestyle and how to increase those vitamins that we need every day. Take care, guys. Bye.
All right, next up is vitamin D. So maybe some of you have read that part of the coronavirus, part of the issue with it is people that are low on vitamin D. So I want to talk about that with Dr. Ace today because he knows more about it. And he encouraged us to get morning sun. And how about you fill us in on that?
So in terms of viruses and vitamin D, the connection between vitamin D and the immunity is a big one, right? The media doesn't talk about, or hasn't, traditionally speaking, how vitamin D will improve immune function. We normally just talk about how vitamin D will improve our bone density. Got milk, got vitamin D, calcium. The whole marketing campaign is about building the bone density from vitamin D. When we look at viruses, and especially in this day and age, we're looking at them with more detail, we realize that vitamin D helps us fight off these viruses much better. Whether it helps in decreasing the replication cycle of the virus or helping with our innate immunity. There are two types of immunity, but innate immunity is what we want to fight off these viruses much better. And then later on it will help with our adaptive immunity with immunoglobulins and all those things. But vitamin D plays a crucial role in all of these pathways in the body to help build the immunity. So how do we get vitamin D? We get them from sun. We have the ability in our own cells to convert vitamin D underneath our skin, just like how any other animals do. And we can get them from plant-based sources of vitamin D as well. But we live in the northern climate and the sun is out somewhere about 200 to 250 days for us. So that's a pretty good number of days when the sun is out, and we need to take advantage of the sun is out. So sun brings in different types of UV rays as well, and we want to make sure that we get the best of the sun and doesn't damage our skin. So that's where we talk about getting the morning sun and waking up early in the morning. Even if you go out and it's slightly cloudy, it will still give you those UV rays that convert vitamin D for us, and we'll produce them, and we only need 5 to 10 minutes of it on a daily basis. So as long as it's not rainy, as long as it's not snowing out there and it's safe enough, going out early in the morning, getting the first 10-15 minutes as the sun is rising on the horizon is essential for us. And it will improve the immunity, there's no doubt about it. And essentially you want to get it tested, but once you get tested, you know how much work you have to do to improve it. But that's quite important for our body. Vitamin D plays a lot more roles than just immunity and bone building. It helps with our absorption, maintenance of calcium in the blood. It helps with our liver functions, detox. So pretty much
I think that's what's cool about what we're sharing in this immune series is, yes, it is immune building, but it's actually good for your whole life. Yeah, and that's what's kind of cool about this. So don't just look at it as just for a time to build my immune system. I encourage you guys to, like we're doing, is try to make a lot of these a way of life, or all of them if you can. And you might already have a good start at it, but get to it.